So I'll be using a drop D tuning for this, all right, D, A, D, G, B, E, because there's one chord there where we need to get to a low E flat, and you could just drop to an E flat and do kind of like an offset power chord, but I kind of think it's easier just to go, if you're going to go that far, just go the extra half step to D so that we can just do some simple bar chord styles here. That's mainly just for kind of like the big heavy riff that comes in the middle there. For these intro sections here, we're just doing two guitars. One's kind of doing a little lead thing, one's just kind of strumming some really clean chords and all that. The first little lead bit, nothing too wild, we're just hearing like the first three strings here. Start with like the 6E, hold that a moment, and you definitely want to put like a bunch of reverb, maybe a nice like delay on there just to keep it kind of like floating around. After that 6E, we go 7B, back to the 6E, and then you go 8G, and then just kind of do the 6E, 7B again, and then do 6E, 6B. Okay, so just playing around with those notes like that. There's a little bit where it picks up a little more where we go like 6E to 7B, and then you can do the scale up with the E string, go 9, 11, 9, back to the 6E, 6B, and then maybe come up to like 9B. Alright, so playing around with all those notes throughout most of the kind of first third of the song, I'd say. And there's a second guitar, and it's just kind of doing these like right on tempo strumming, and it might just be playing with like some delays there and just letting it carry, but it definitely sounds like you could just like strum it and it'd be cool. But we're playing with this kind of G sharp look here. Interesting chord where we go 6D, 8 on the G, 7B, 6 on the high E. Alright, and we're just strumming right on that like about 16 times. Just like that. And then it'll shift to like this E flat sus look where I'm just kind of coming up a set now where we go 6A, 8 on the D and G, 6B, and just strums it out the same way. And that guitar it'll do a little something different once we kind of get to the next section, I guess, of the intro, maybe kind of just before the big section with all the heavy stuff. But it'll do those same two chords like that, but the second chord, it does it half as long, so it only does like 8 strums of it, and then it just takes that shape and bumps it up to the 9A, 11D and G, and 9B. All right, that same form we had there, just up here at the 9, 11s with the 9. Okay, so it went. Okay, carries that out. And other than that, then we get to our big heavy section. And this is definitely where we kick on some overdrive, where we're going to use our E flat that we're all tuned for here. So it starts here just at like a flat power chord, so just 6s on the DAD, and we just strum that out, kind of that same quarter note style that we were doing with the other progression. Alright, and the timing's a little funky on this chord where we do 3 sets of 4, so like 12 strums, and then we'll hit it once more. Then we zoom up here to this D flat sus at the 11D, 11A with a 13 on the middle D, and with this it hits it twice, and then just takes that sus shape, drops it down to the 9, 9, and 11 for the B sus, hits this about 5 times. And now we hit our low E flat here just at the first fret in this drop D tuning. In this one we do about 8 strums. And then finish at the F sharp, G flat here at the 4th fret. Strum that out 8 times. Alright, and other than that, there's that second guitar does a different lead thing here over the top of the heavy section, and it's doing more of a trem picking style. So, however you like to do that, we're just doing 16th notes here, and just alternate picking. And I like to just try to keep it all on the same string, makes it a little easier. So start here at the 11. All right, and we're just picking that. All right, up to 14, 16, 14, 6 to 9. All right, and you can play around with that scale all you like, and other than that, should be all set to go, and let her rip.